Today I'm entering the squared circle of horror hijinks. There are zombies in this movie, obviously, but also a bunch of masked wrestlers and a premise that even the movie itself knows is nonsense. Today I'm tackling the 2003 Canadian Lucha zombie flick, Enter Zombie King. You heard me.
Which is Mortuary. It's a show where Mitch talks about zombie movies.
That's right, Dwellers. We're covering a Canadian Lucha zombie movie.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Yes, I said Canadian Luchadors, and yes, that does sound like the name of a ska band. But our hero for the flick is Ulysses, who kind of looks like a deflated The Patriot Del Wilkes. Ulysses talks to himself a lot. Either that or he's thinking. I couldn't really tell with the mask.
Madness and terror have engulfed the nation. I must find the source.
Anyway, he's on his way to some beach house to meet up with other wrestlers, Mercedes, and the Blue Saint, to stop yet another wrestler named Tiki, who's apparently wrestling zombies as a traveling attraction.
I brought you your dinner. We're almost there. Not much longer now.
Wrestling's silly sometimes.
You see, it's just that sort of logic that makes you a natural-born leader.
Okay, so I get what the movie's trying to do, besides be too many things at once. It's going for that old El Santo movie vibe. MST3K fans might recognize him from the early episodes. It's kind of their send-up of that. Either that or I'm giving the director way too much credit.
Let them follow the stream to their doom.
Ulysses manages to can the soliloquy long enough to get some beer.
Do you sell beer?
We do.
Do you sell jerky?
All 7 kinds.
So this movie only takes its females two ways. Masked or kinda slutty. Or both. Again, I think this is part of the humor, because there's like a bare nipple on screen when there definitely should not be.
Hey, the sheriff has one of Tiki's zombies locked up in his cell downtown. You want to go check it out?
I think that would be informative.
So Ulysses is kind of like the mega face of the, world. But he's super popular, even when he's at the bar looking like Dave from accounting with a mask on. Dude, live the gimmick or don't. So the wrestling super friends go to the local bar to catch Tiki's zombie match. You know, for a minute there, I was afraid there wasn't going to be any wrestling.
She's dead! She's dead!
You couldn't have waited, lady? Just got my popcorn. Well, the Blue Saint says Tiki zombies killed the lady, while Ulysses thinks that there's more to it. Tiki denies all of it and drives away.
Damn you, Tiki!
By the way, he didn't do it. There, I just saved you 15 minutes of terrible movie.
Wonderful!
But while we're here, here's a quick cameo from Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
I should have known drugs had something to do with this.
So as it turns out, the real villain of the film is the Zombie King. I know, shocker.
I am the Zombie King!
Though, Zombie King is played by an actual wrestler. He also has some sort of experiment about making half-breed zombies. You know, like Blade, but terrible.
These part human, part zombie creatures, these genetic freaks. I don't trust them, and I don't like them.
I'm getting really hard Power Rangers vibes from this movie. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not. Anyway, Lord Zed here has his own stable of heels, including the Myrtleizer and French Vixen, a Euro-Lucha scientist that awakened a fetish inside me I didn't even know existed.
What are you looking at?
There's quite a few subplots going on too. Myrtleizer killed Blue Saint's dad, Zombie King wants to marry Mercedes,
I'm lonely.
and Ulysses has unfinished business with Tiki, which to be fair is a lot like wrestling.
You were always a stick in the mud. We were a great team, but you lacked vision.
This thing is drowning in surf rock, because when I think of luchadors, I think surf rock?
Plato said that poetry comes nearer to vital truth than history. Anyway.
So after seemingly random zombie attacks, villainous vignettes, and comic book style intro cards for all the heroes, we get the faces and the heels for a showdown at the leader's lair. More wrestling! I mean, it's not the best stuff, but it's nice to have a break from all the nonsense plot. And if you picked this up, you had to be expecting some sort of wrestling.
You're a fool!
Long story short, Blue Saint kills Myrtleizer, Ulysses fights Zombie King over the whole wanting to marry Mercedes thing, and Mercedes does a run-in at the end and decapitates the undead ruler.
Rough.
Enter Zombie King is a great example of an idea that probably should have stayed an idea. I appreciate the angle they are trying to take with the El Santo send-up, But with the surfer music, the gratuitous topless women, and a main cast that only had 3 actual wrestlers in it, in the end, it's a jumbled mess of low-budget zombies and mass-produced wrestling masks.
Good lord.
So yeah, maybe keep this one on the undercard.
Yeah, baby! I still got it.
If you like this review, give the video a like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And let me know what other zombie films you'd like me to tackle in the future. And if you want to support the show, and I hope you do, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/basement1f. Every little bit helps us keep the lights on and the set dim. You can also grab shirts, puppets, and weird merch that you probably shouldn't wear in public over at basement1f.com. Until next time, keep marking out for Basement 1F. See ya!
I've been hearing some stories. I heard you crippled Cologne in the barbed wire cage.
Word travels fast.
It's in all the dirt sheets.